High on a limestone rock, the Acropolis watches over Athens. It is a crown of weathered stone, a landmark for the soul. For millennia, people made the hard climb for protection from enemies and to speak with their gods. They came to build monuments, power, pride. The story of the Acropolis is the story of a city, a people, and an idea, not written in books, but in the earth itself and the marble quarried from it. The story begins in myth, a place where gods and mortals meet. Poseidon offered the sea's might. Athena offered the olive food, oil, wood, peace, and prosperity. The people chose her. Athens was named, and this rock became her high place. Long before gleaming marble, the Acropolis was a fortress. In the Mycenaean age, a king lived behind walls so huge, later Greeks called them Cyclopean. People lived on the slopes, ready to flee to the high rock in danger. As Athens grew, the summit shifted from stronghold to sacred center. Early structures in wood and clay gave way to the Hecatompedon, its pediments alive with myth. The hill became a busy worksite, skill and labor dedicated to the gods. Offerings were personal conversations with the divine, thanks and plea in tangible form. In 480 BCE, the Persians sacked the city. Statues fell, temples burned. From ashes, resolve. After the Persian Wars came a golden age. Pericles envisioned a new Acropolis, a symbol of victory, democracy, cultural supremacy, a monument for all time. Pericles gathered geniuses, Phidias, Ictinus, Callicrates, to craft a harmonious whole. Every building, sculpture, line, composed to overwhelm with order, beauty, power. Through the Propylaea, past the bronze Athena, by Nike, ascending to the Parthenon. Radical art the people placed within the sacred narrative itself. The Acropolis declared what mortals can achieve: reason, skill, democratic will, a dream of human potential rendered in everlasting marble. The Parthenon heart of the Acropolis, built of gleaming Pentelic marble. It appears simple, yet hides complex refinements, few straight lines, swelling columns, a gently curving base. Adjustments, countervisions, tricks. What would sag now looks true. What would thin now appears alive. Thousands of blocks, each unique mathematics and craft fused in stone. Within stood Athena Parthenos, over 12 meters, gold and ivory over a wooden core. Robes, shield, helmet, more than a ton of gold. A dazzling treasure of devotion. Pediments and metopes staged mythic struggle. The frieze flowed with the city's own procession. Once vivid with reds, blues, and gold, the sun igniting a living narrative in color. The Acropolis was never a silent museum, it was the city's vibrant heart. Every 4 years, a grand procession climbed to present the woven peplos to Athena. Priests and priestesses, magistrates, cavalrymen, elders, and maidens Athens embodied. Flutes and lyres filled the air. Prayers rose with incense. Athletics, music, poetry, festival days when the hill throbbed with life. Craftsmanship shaped ideals, hands coaxing drapery, and muscle from marble. Without blueprints, they worked by model and eye toward humanity perfected. Imagine it as it was vibrant, colorful, and gloriously alive. War and conquest changed the hill. Hellenistic kings, then Rome. Romans revered Greek art, adding modest monuments, asserting new power with subtlety. With Christianity ascendant, pagan devotion was recast, the Parthenon became a church of the Virgin. The great Athena Parthenos was taken away, lost to time and upheaval. In 1458, the Ottomans converted the hill again, mosque, minaret, garrisoned fortress. A mortar struck the gunpowder-stuffed Parthenon. The explosion shattered its heart. The center blown-out roof, inner walls, and countless sculptures destroyed. A shell remained majestic, broken, unforgettable. For generations, the ruin lay open, weathered, neglected, picked for building and souvenirs. Lord Elgin secured permissions, interpreted broadly, and removed vast sculptures between 1801 and 1812. Metopes sawn off, frieze, lowered, pediments emptied, packed, and shipped to Britain. Sold in 1816, the marbles remain in London, sparking a 2-century debate. Did Elgin save them or steal them? The question endures. After independence, Athens reclaimed its ancient, heart-clearing later layers to honor the classical past. Excavation, conservation, understanding, reading the hill's long, layered timeline. The new museum aligns surviving pieces, pairing casts with gaps, silently calling for reunification. The greatest foe is time pollution, acid rain, rusting clamps, and endless footsteps. In 1975, Greece began one of history's most complex conservation efforts. Ancient craftsmanship meets cutting-edge tech discipline by discipline, stone by stone. Damaged sections come apart one block at a time, documented, cleaned, repaired. Rust is replaced with titanium, missing structure renewed with marble from the ancient quarry. Computers map fragments, cranes lift with millimeters to spare. Final truth is in the artisan's hand. The aim is not to restore youth, but to preserve dignity. A reverent dialogue between makers, Phidias's lineage, alive in today's caretakers. Known worldwide, yet not an abstraction, this is a real, fragile survivor. Climbing its steps, you feel myth and policy, prayer and conquest, grief and resilience. It must welcome the world and be shielded from the weight of our wonder. Restoration never rests. Erosion never sleeps. It takes cooperation, science, and sustained commitment. How much to restore? How to tell a complex story with honesty and care. The Hill asks for thoughtful visitors, for listening, and for help to keep it standing. More than old stones, it is a testament to human dignity born from a goddess and an olive tree, surviving wars, earthquakes, and changing faiths. Incomplete but unconquered, the Acropolis still looks out and asks us to be its custodians.